Hello everyone, in this episode I'm going to be talking about Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes. This was a remake of the original Metal Gear Solid game. It came out in 2004 for the GameCube, and in fact it was the only goddamn reason I bothered to buy a fucking Nintendo GameCube. Well, that and the Resident Evil game remakes they were doing too, but yeah, so I was extremely excited when I first saw this was coming out, and I watched the trailer. Trailer is fucking amazing. The game's basically overhauled graphics with gameplay from Metal Gear Solid 2. So basically, is exactly the same game story-wise and stuff, but they basically updated the graphics, the gameplay, and even the soundtrack. And I think it definitely has one of the best soundtracks in video game history. I just love what they did with it. The graphics are pretty damn good too for the time and for the console. The gameplay is excellent, and the voice actors actually came back and redid their roles and stuff. Because when they originally did the voice acting for Metal Gear Solid, they did it in kind of a shitty building and stuff. In fact, David Hayter, the voice of Solid Snake, actually gave up half his paycheck so that they could get everybody to come back and do this. So that was pretty cool on his part. And, it was just awesome. They retuned the script a little bit so that it was kind of better and stuff. The guns in the game are great. You get to use the Heckler and Koch Mark 23 SOCOM pistol. Love that thing. I definitely want to get one in real life. They tend to cost around $2,000, so that's kind of expensive for a handgun, but whatever. You get to use the FAMAS, which is my favorite assault rifle. I use that in like all the Battlefield games and stuff, so this was the first time you got to use this gun. You get to use a Stinger. You get to use the Nikita, which is a remote-controlled missile. That's pretty fun, shooting guys from around corners and shit with that. You get to use the PSG-1. I think that's a German sniper rifle. That's pretty cool. It's just an awesome game. The hand-to-hand combat in the game's pretty fun. The boss fights are still amazing. I mean, Psycho Mantis, he's arguably the best boss fight in video game history. And they redid his soundtrack, so that's just fucking awesome. A lot more of kind of a techno-y kind of sound, a lot of bass and stuff, but it's really fucking cool soundtrack. Fighting the Cyborg Ninja is awesome. Fighting Liquid Snake at the end of the game is awesome still. I think a lot of people kind of complained, a lot of old timers kind of complained about how switching over to the Metal Gear Solid 2, I guess, I don't know what to call it, combat engine or whatever, kind of made the game a little too easy, especially in the boss fights, but I'm like, whatever. I mean, Sniper Wolf can still own your ass if you're stupid, so definitely be careful there. But, hand to hand with Liquid Snake, still kind of tricky, but not too bad. I remember when I fought Liquid Snake for the very first time on the original Metal Gear Solid, man, I was sweating my ass off. I had to take my shirt off because he was just kicking my ass. It was like a hot summer day, and I was just, oh my god, it was so stressful and stuff. Then I finally beat him. That was awesome. It was definitely awesome kicking his ass again and the Twin Snakes and stuff. The game's also got some of the best and coolest cutscenes ever, especially involving the Cyborg Ninja. I mean, he's doing like Matrix shit all over the place. So that's definitely cool. Yeah, and the voice acting's great, and the soundtrack's great. The action's fucking great. I mean, everything about the game is great. So if you have a GameCube, I cannot implore you enough to go out, spend $100 or whatever on Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes. God knows how much it costs now. I don't know, maybe you can find one at like a GameStop for a couple of bucks. I don't know, but I'm sure on Amazon it's like $99. But definitely get your hands on it and go through it. Absolutely. It can be a little tricky in some parts. Like it took me 15 minutes to get past the very first part just because I was just a dumbass, Didn't really understand the controller and stuff for the GameCube and stuff, so I just kept getting spotted and stuff. But Yeah, you can figure it out. So don't worry. It's just an absolutely amazing game. So check out Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes. Not sure why I said it like that, but rock on.